three, two, one, hit the music. Yeah. Welcome to the Fitness Avengers, where we fight fat, frustration, and fitness fakes. I'm your host, NASM Master Trainer Tony Ariola from TotalBodyProject.com, and I'm on a personal mission to help simplify fitness for you. So welcome. Welcome to the group project from hell. I took down my COVID countdown because this thing's perpetual. Perpetual. It's like the treadmill that just doesn't end. So with that said, I challenge a lot of my clients, and I'm challenging you to draw a line in the sand and say enough is enough. Don't worry about the gyms opening, just plan like they're not. Just worry about getting yourself fit from home. And that's what we're going to cover today. We're going to cover exactly what you need to do from home: exercises, cardio, nutrition, habits, the daily dids, equipment, everything that you need to make sure that you're on your way to a successful program. So thank you for tuning in. We'll have our Ask the Trainer section and have a special appearance by a World War II veteran. Yeah, World War II. You guys remember that? I don't. And all this is all as we're preparing for the new launch of my Get Me Skinny online coaching program. I've been working on this thing for a couple years now, and it's just about ready for launch. That's going to be launching next week. We have a huge celebration next week. It's my 20th show, and we're going to make the best out of a pretty bad situation. So if COVID's ruined everything, don't worry, it's not going to ruin our health. Okay, I promise you that. So thank you guys for tuning in. So the first thing when we want to start exercising is you want to think about the schedule. When is this going to happen? Is it going to be in the morning, in the afternoon, or the evening? Whichever one it's going to be, you need to make sure that you have a set schedule and you make a promise to yourself. An easy way to do it is to put it into your calendar and make sure that you have that appointment set with yourself and don't break it. Just like if you're meeting with a trainer or if you're making like a Zoom call or any type of appointment, because that physical time that you have to work out is not only good for your health, but it's also good for your mental health. Now, once you decide that you're going to do this time and you're going to stay to this time, then you want to make sure that you get everybody on board. So remember, get the house in order. Kids, husband, wife, cousins, nannies, whoever's ever staying at your house needs to know what the schedule is for your exercise. If not, it's not going to happen. Without a schedule, you do not pass go, right? You just not going to make it. Start with something simple. So the easy thing to start with is with cardio. Cardio is easy because everybody can walk, everybody can take the stairs. You can use a phone app, you can use a Fitbit. It's an easy way to start getting more exercise and more movement into your life. Shoes, start with the shoes you have, but you want to get some comfortable shoes, maybe some like trail shoes, something that's comfortable that doesn't hurt your feet. Because remember, when we start an exercise program, we want to get rid of any obstacle and make it as easy as possible. Because the easier it is for you to start, the more likely it is that you're going to keep it up. Don't lace up your Nikes and go for a 6-mile run if you haven't ran since high school. That's a quick way to fail. Make sure you start with something simple. Start with cardio. Get that heart. Remember, cardio is going to help you lose weight, but it's more important for your heart because your heart is a muscle. And you don't do any cardio, that muscle gets smaller and smaller and smaller. That's why it has to beat so fast. Boom, 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 boom. So if you check your resting heart rate and it's pretty high, like anything over 80, if your resting heart rate is anything over 80, that means the heart's working really fast. Boom, 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 boom. So the problem with that is it's working really fast all the time is that a shorter lifespan. So cardio is actually a way to strengthen your heart and your lungs. And it will help you lose some lbs, but not as much as we would like. So after you start with cardio, now we're going to talk about resistance training. And resistance training is really when people think about exercising, this is what they think about. And resistance training is important for the muscles and for the bones because the bones, they wrap around and they're in a constant state of regeneration, meaning your bones are always growing and they respond to stimuli. So hi Diana, hi Nicole, thanks for jumping on. Diana actually, let me bring Diana on board here. Diana actually is has lower bone density, so we need to do things that are weight bearing, and this is why resistance training is so important. And it's a good segue, Diana, because I brought one of my videos on, one of my cartoons, which I know she loves, and I've gotten a lot of requests to help with these, to show some more of my videos that are in my online training program. So here we go, Diana. This is for you. I thought you said you were going to work out every day this month.
I'm gonna work out every day this month. I know, weight training will get me skinny.
Resistance training does way more than just get you skinny. You need to learn the 3 P's of resistance training: physical, physiological, and performance. From a physical standpoint, resistance training helps your body build muscle, bones, and joints. From a physiological standpoint, resistance training improves your hormonal system, heart, and fights fat. Increased strength, endurance, and power result in improved performance.
Wow, I really need to do weights. But I can't go back. Everyone was staring at me.
You don't need weights to do resistance training. You can use anything providing external resistance, like your own body weight, or resistance bands, or even machines.
What about the people staring?
I'll let you in on a little secret. I see about 90% of exercises done wrong. Don't worry about them. Come on.
Resistance training is very important. I guess I can go back.
That's the spirit. Let's go. What are you staring at? Back to work. Back to work. We would like to thank the talents of the lovely Courtney Fretwell. Before her podcast, Forensic Tales, she started humbly working on my videos. So thank you, Courtney. I love you. Congrats on 50,000 downloads. That is awesome. But let's get back to work. So now we see why resistance training is so important. So now you're looking like, hey, T, I want to do some resistance training at home, but the gym is closed. The gym is closed. I get it. And it sucks. How you guys remember what the gym looks like to pump real weights? But don't worry. You actually don't need equipment to work out from home. The thing I see the worst with people working out at home is that they feel dumb. And trust me, I felt like that as well. When I'm working out at home, I'm like, man, like I feel dumb. It just isn't the same. And if that's the case, then you need to build a bridge and get over it. Put out some headphones, close the blinds, and just go to work, because working out, resistance training is way too important for you not to do just because you feel dumb. And if you don't want to feel as dumb, then don't post pictures. Just do your workout, have fun, and get the benefits from it. If you need ideas, last week I posted 3 exercises that you can do from home: push-ups, plank, and wall sits, which I think are crucial to any exercise program. So go back and watch that episode again, and so you can get good form and good technique. Now, home equipment. So I know all the weights are sold out. There's like bands, some bands left, some are kind of flimsy. You can use a ball, but actually you don't even need that stuff. You can use the stuff we have at home. Here's a really good example of my special appearance by my World War II veteran, Mr. Jim Dixon. Remember, Jim is 94 years old. So let's watch him go to work. We got bags, books. Look at Jim just pumping iron like a machine. And this is we got creative on this one. So we have marinara sauce. Each marinara sauce is about 5 pounds, but you can see Jim pumping some iron right here. So he does balance, he does the weights with the bag. He's got a ball there to do some hand-eye coordination. But we get creative. And at 94, we need to do some squats, and he even does push-ups too. Not a lot of push-ups, but he does do push-ups. And truth be told, Jim is by far my best rester of all time. I mean, Jim can rest, but he's getting it done and he's consistent. In the last 2 years, he's worked out twice a week for 2 years. So that's 50, 204. That's 208 workouts at 94 years old. And he's running laps around the people in his age group, his his buddies in his Bible class, his Bible group. But Jim just goes to show you that you don't need fancy equipment. You don't need bands or expensive stuff or videos. All you need is a plan, and you need to have some determination, and you probably need some accountability to make sure that you're doing it. All right, let's get bye, Jim. It's emoji time. Doo, doo, pew, pew. Emoji party. Hit those emojis. Hit the likes. Hit the love. Hit the care. There's no mask button, so make sure when you're hitting your button that you wear your mask because I want to go outside again, guys. I miss sports. I miss the movies. I miss everything. Everything got canceled. So let's hit those likes and then wipe your hands so you don't spread any of those germs. Now, once you decide to get going, you got your weight, you got your bags, marinara sauce, water bottles, whatever it may be, then start small. The easiest way to start small is with the 5 daily dids, which are: did you sleep enough? Did you drink enough water? Are you eating the right amount of food? Did you take your vitamins? And did you move? Those 5 daily dids are really going to help lay the foundation for your habits, things that you need to accomplish every day. So start small. You don't have to move all of them, but just move each one in a little bit, move them a little bit, move them a little bit. And at the end of the day, you're going to look like Jim, just beast mode over there. And please, please set realistic goals. I know those stories on social are awesome. People lose 20 pounds in a week, but then what happens? They look the same. I mean, is it just me or these people just look the same? It's like that same person lost 20 pounds in a week, like every week. Then they should be like this. They should be like vanished by now. They should be invisible. Set realistic goals. A realistic goal is 1 to 2 pounds of fat per week. That's realistic. If you can do that, that's 52 to 104 pounds a year, which is fantastic work. So don't fall for those that front, like the counter, the magazines, like all that stuff. Don't fall for that stuff. They're just looking for you to fall for it. Set realistic goals and move everything in the right direction. I promise you, you will not regret setting realistic goals. Now you have your weight training, you got your cardio, you got everything kind of going. The next thing is to plan your program. The program needs to make sense with you for you. Start small. How many days a week can you work out? Can you go on a hike? Can you sleep? Can you up your sleep from 7 to 8 hours to 7.5 hours? Can you drink more water? Can you put a water bottle at your desk? Can you just order vitamins? What do you need to do? Can you find a partner to go for your walks? The program doesn't have to be some cookie cutter thing that you found on the internet or you cut out a magazine or somebody posted on social or anything like that. It's got to be a customized program that makes sense for you. And that's what's gonna make the difference for your success. A custom program for you that needs to understand that if you have kids, don't have kids. If you live alone, if you have a husband, if you have a dog, a puppy, all that stuff has to go into the program because you don't live in a vacuum. You live in a world that's full of, of COVID. So you have to make sure that your program it works exactly for you. That's a key piece of your success. Again, thank you guys for tuning in. I really appreciate you guys tuning in and watching this show. This is really why I get up every morning to share my passion for fitness, my passion for health, and to bring a little bit more happiness to this kind of crazy world. We got a good question this week, and the question is, how many times per week do I need to work out? Well, that depends. Ideally, 2 to 3 times a week of resistance training would work, but even once a week will still benefit you. Some people do 4 to 6, but it really depends on your situation, on your life situation, your life stressors, and what you can manage. Cardio, again, at least 2 times a week. And remember, cardio doesn't have to be something crazy. It can be broken up in smaller increments. like taking the stairs. If you take the stairs hard, for 5 minutes, you do that twice a day. 10 minutes of cardio is better than no cardio. Is the exercise that you need is really based on where you're starting at. And once you get that baseline, then you start working your way up to like the perfect kind of workout of ideally I'm doing 6 days a week cardio, 2 days a week of weight training. I'm sleeping 8 hours. I'm just being perfect with life. But that does take a long time. That does take a long time. And if you get stuck figuring this stuff out, this ask for help. Ask for help. Professional help. Because people fail in fitness not because they're not doing it. Well, actually, that's why they fail because they're not doing it. That's the number one reason people fail in fitness is a lack of consistency. It's not doing the wrong exercises or eating the wrong foods or they have too many carbs in their thing or their heart rate is not exactly 145, they're not running in zone 4 or they're not picking up max. They fail simply because they do not have consistency. So if you can establish consistency with your program, if you can get excited, if you can do the work even on the days that you don't feel like getting up, you're going to be so much better off, so much better off. And I think that's where my clients really benefit from having me is the fact that my job, literally my job, is to make sure that Diana gets up, Nicole gets up, Nick gets up, Eric gets up, that everyone gets up and is doing what they're doing and is doing the best for their bodies. That's my goal. That's my purpose in life. That's what I do. And I love that stuff. I love that stuff. So that's what kind of like a coach will help you do. So if you haven't yet, we've got over 150 members. Jump into the Fitness Avengers for more help, more support during this crazy COVID time, which I'm hoping eventually that we'll get through this, guys. I don't know anymore. I lost I lost all my bets into how long COVID's gonna last. And I'm just hoping that people wear their masks. If you're returning back to school, I know this next couple weeks are a big adjustment for families. Hang tough because my moms that have kids at school and they have to homeschool. I feel for you guys the most because I think you guys got the raw end of the deal. You guys got the toughest part. And really what happens is when things get hard, moms especially tend to not take care of themselves. But I challenge you to be a grow giver, which what that means is that you want to really invest in yourself so you can build the best version of yourself so you can give a lot more to everyone that loves you and that cares about you. Please like, comment, share this message with anybody that you feel that needs it because like I said earlier, we're all going through a very very difficult time and I feel like it's one of my responsibilities to help spread the power of health and happiness. And I hope that you know that I'm doing this for you and that I care about your success. So please reach out to me if you need any extra help. Know that I'm here for you and I'll use all my 18 years of experience and all these books that I read to cheer you up and get you going on the right side of your health and fitness. Tune in next week. I'm gonna have a very special show. It's my 20th show. Oh, it's crazy. I got 20 shows. I didn't expect that when this thing started, but now I'm on show 20. So I'm having like a baby anniversary party. I'm launching my Get Me Skinny online coaching program. I'm gonna have some giveaways, some celebrations. Maybe I'll even have balloons. I don't know though. I'm gonna have to go outside. I don't know if I want to go outside to get balloons. But thank you guys so much for tuning in. Again, I appreciate you and everything you do. Stay safe, stay happy, stay healthy, and I'll see you on the skinny side. Cue the music. Should we show the video again? Wrong guy. Wrong guy.